This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey guys, this is Valerie Lauer with the iPhoneAppReview.com. I'm here with an awesome video review of an app that we had this week called Kauai Revealed. This is an amazing travel app. Let me go ahead and get that launched. We'll get nice and zoomed in just so we can take a much closer look at this application, and I'm going to go ahead and warn you up front that this application made me want to go to Kauai within about 2 minutes of having it, maybe less, maybe 30 seconds. So be prepared to start craving that vacation pretty shortly here. So what Kauai Revealed is this is a travel application that basically puts all other travel apps I've ever seen to shame. Which makes sense. It's produced by a really awesome company that does travel guidebooks as well, only it's less expensive and more mobile, which are all amazing things. So let me go ahead and walk you through the app and tell you about all the awesome features that I've fallen in love with and see what you think. This main screen that comes up when you launch the app of the Kauai Revealed application has an interactive map. And as you can see, there's some really helpful things that mention, but what you can do is actually pinch to zoom right in on a place, so you can see all kinds of cool details, roads, mountains, rivers, shoreline, whatever you want to look for, and then zoom out. Same deal, just zoom yourself right out and you're back to where you started. Another really awesome feature you have here is you can actually tap on the screen anywhere, and whether you're zoomed in or out, and what it will do is it will give you a list of places that are geographically close to the place you tapped on. So this basically means that if you're staying, on the North Shore and you want to find out where the most amazing condo is to stay, there you go. Sea Lodge just comes right up. Now this is the meat and the potatoes kind of this application, are these reviews. Now we're not talking about one line, oh yeah, this place is rocks, 5 stars. We're talking about beautiful pictures. There's tons of them, and the app doesn't have any running problems or any kind of load issues. It goes really fast, with really detailed, obviously these people have been there, done that, seen the place, and left and then had things to say. And not all of them are nice and fluffy and wonderful, but a lot of them, like the ones that are marked like this one is, with the little seal, or the ones that are diamond finds, those are ones that you really want to look out for because they are awesome places. So not only are they going to give you honest reviews, you're going to get information that you really wouldn't be getting anywhere else, and some really cool suggestions based on their experience. So what you can do too is when you're looking at one of these, you can tap Map It, which pulls right up to Google Maps. You can tap any kind of link that you have, like here where it says reef to other articles, which is amazing. You can go right to their website here from the bottom, or tap the phone number at the top to make a call right from the app. You can save it as favorites, which we'll go ahead and do. There we go, favorites. You can get directions, which again this links out to Google Maps, and you can even share this, share feedback on it. So if you stayed there and you think, that's not what my experience was like, you can go ahead and share it, and they're going to be constantly improving this application, which is really amazing. And as you can tell too, the user interface is really intuitive and just super easy to do. I haven't had any problems with it. There's always a way to get to where you're going. There's dedicated back buttons. Again, this is just A+ kind of work. We'll go ahead and go through the bottom two here, then we'll come back up to this guidebook, which is again a lot of information. There's also an option that says Locate Me. If you tap that, it's going to take you to GPS map. It's going to show you exactly where you are in relation to all this cool stuff, which will be helpful. I'm obviously not going to do that right now because I am unfortunately not on the beautiful island of Kauai at the moment. Maybe we'll change that soon. And then when you save things to favorites, they get saved to favorites. If you tap on them, it takes you right to it. So again, really easy. You can edit these and delete them if you need to get to your things that you loved the most. So because you might find a lot of things that you want to do while you're going through, which is a great segue to this section, which is the actual guidebook section. And since this is based off of a guidebook, only again less expensive, it's $5.99, and really very portable. I'm showing you this on the iPad, but it is compatible with the iPhone, and it's also the iPod Touch, obviously, so you can have this on any device and take it with you. It doesn't need network connection, it doesn't use any data, it doesn't need your run of your minutes or anything like that either, so this is a really awesome application. And then they have all these amazing things here in guidebook format. And if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, you can go through your index and go through topics. Or, if you're like me, you can kind of just scroll through and see what's up. You can do this by location. There's 4 distinct areas of the island. North Shore seems to have the most stuff going on, and any of these you can tap on and get more detail. And again, some of these are longer than others. I'm going to show you something really cool though. So as you see, you can kind of break it down by sites in different areas, dining, beaches, accommodations. There's all kind of info about really beautiful condos, where to stay. You can follow information about events that are happening in case you want to go during a specific event or something like that. There's information about the weather on the island, which is super helpful. And even under the basics, just some cool stuff about the Hawaiian people, traveling, getting married there, and the Hawaiian language, which I love. Because some of these terms, if you start using them in daily language, you might sound a little bit goofy here, but there, you might know what you're talking about, so that's kind of cool. And these are just some really great, basic phrases. And same thing, I'm going to make this my favorite too, because goodness knows, I might need that if I ever get my dream vacation to Kauai. So again, not just location and reviews, but really in-depth details about what you would be experiencing if you were there. And then this application actually has some application to locals, maybe even, because there's some things in here that I can't imagine that everyone who lived there has heard of these things. And like I said before, long form, beautifully written, just really detailed, instructions that are not going to lead you astray. So under adventures, I don't know if I'm quite brave enough to go through a tunnel for a mile or two and climb up a sheer rock face, but some people might be. And they can obviously go through and check out these beautiful places and details and adventures. This has been Valerie Lauer with the iPhone app review.com with Kauai Revealed. As I mentioned, this application is $5.99 in iTunes. It is a huge value because it's less expensive and less bulky than having a big travel book to carry around with you. We did give this 4.5 out of 5 stars. I just think it's an amazing application that puts other applications up for travel to shame. And this is kind of really raising the bar for that industry, and I hope the trend continues. Thank you. Until next time.